All right, you guys, I am so excited to be doing this Zoom with you. I'm going to go over how to do your 3 shifts as a newbie. If you don't know who I am, my name is Courtney Grutz. I've been in the business for just under 8 years. I'm currently a double diamond, about to be triple diamond. And I have started implementing these shifts into my business about 6 months ago, and my business has never been better. And I know so many others have done the same. So I wanted to break this down for newbies. A couple of disclaimers. This is kind of like your starting point as a shifted task list, okay? So once you kind of get the hang of this, you can start adding more to it. You can start doing more of each thing. You can add other tasks to it, but we want you to understand this first, okay? So once you feel comfortable with this, I want you to reach out to your enroller and say, hey, I got the newbie shifted task list down. What else can I add? What more can I be doing, okay? So what I want to ask you, if you guys want to participate in the chat, if you're watching the recording, send this to your enroller, but I want to know why you joined and what you would do with $300, okay? And the reason why I ask that is because right now with our Quick Start program, you are able to use this shifted task list and turn it into $300 this month, okay? Not including commissions. You can, every single person on this Zoom can make $300, no problem. The difference between if you're going to do it or not is the consistency, okay? So these shifts are not hard. They do not take a long time. They will be probably, when you first start doing it, it'll probably take you 30 to 45 minutes each shift, so 3 times a day. Once you get used to it, it'll probably be about 15 minutes, okay? And the key with these shifts is to do all 3 every single day. Do not get hung up on morning has to be between a certain time or afternoon has to be a certain time, okay? It's just 3 shifts a day, whenever works best in your schedule, okay? So one of my girls I was talking to today, her first shift is like 4 a.m., okay? And that's fine because that's what works for her, right? Yes, Molly started implementing this and she went Ruby last month using this, okay? So I want you guys to get excited about it. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen. I'm gonna show you guys the first couple of things that I want you to know, okay? So we're going to be using boards for pretty much this whole thing. If you do not have my board, it is in my Telegram group. If you're not in that, go onto your Safari and type in t.me/Courtney Grutza or have somebody add you to it. My board will be in there. I'll post it again tonight, okay? First thing that I want you to see, let me see here. This really not going to work. Thank you, Taylor. Hang on, guys. I'm really hoping this works. Let's all cross our fingers. Okay, can you see my phone? Can anybody nod, thumbs up? Yes, okay. Thank you, Kate. I saw your thumbs up first. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how to get boards onto your iPhone. If you do not have an iPhone, I do not know how to tell you, okay? If you have an Android, I have no idea. So once you have the boards app downloaded, this is my board, you will get this onto your board, okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to go to your settings, you're going to scroll down to general, and then you're going to scroll down to keyboard, you're going to click keyboards, you're going to click add new keyboard, and it'll show up here under third-party keyboards, and it's called boards, okay? That is going to make it so that when you're in your keyboard, I'll show you guys here, you can press the smiley face and then press the globe, and it will show up here, okay? It is on here somewhere, okay? So first thing we're going to talk about is actually not on boards. I want to show you guys a couple things on Esuite that a lot of people ask me about. So we're going to do that real quick. So here's Esuite. If someone tells you to go to Esuite, this is this. If someone tells you to go to your website, so when you're placing a customer order, this is not where to do it, okay? So first thing I'm going to show you is how to find your website. So if you scroll in, you can click settings right here. On this left, you're going to click website. This is your website, okay? You can tap on it from here. This is what it looks like. This is how you enter customer orders, okay? On this, not this, okay? You cannot send this website on Facebook or Instagram. You can use something called Tap Link, Milkshake, all sorts of stuff. I'm not going to go into that today. I will do a separate training on that, but you cannot send this. So just ask for their phone number and text it if you need to, okay? Next thing that I want to point out is if you want to set up an auto ship, it is right here. Click auto shipments. You will click create new auto ship right there. If you want to place a one-time order for your own product, click orders right here. You can add whatever to the cart. And the last thing that I want to show you guys on Esuite is if you click reports, and then you scroll to this right, this little box that says additional reports, and then you click this right here that says personally enrolled team. This will instantly show you any new customers or distributors that have signed on your website in the past 72 hours. So if someone tells you, hey, I've ordered, and they don't show in downline orders, look here. If it's not here, they didn't order, or they didn't order on your website. Okay, cool. So let's get into our morning shift. Okay, so the morning shift, if Taylor, I saw you're on here, if you will type this out, morning shift for a newbie. Okay, post stories, 15 host to post messages, it's okay, add 25 friends, and write down 5 things you're thankful for. Okay, so what I want to show you first is in boards. Okay, if you are in your first 30 days, what I want you to do for your posts, you're going to go into this 30 days to pro. Okay, there are 30 days here, right? You're going to start on day 1. You're going to click post of the day. Okay, you will notice on your morning, afternoon, and night shift, there's a place that says post. Okay, it does not matter which order you put these in. You're going to grab one. You're going to copy this. Okay, so I'm going to use it from the boards app. Okay, so you'll press this like up arrow. You're going to press copy. You're going to go to Facebook. You're going to tap, 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 paste. Okay, you're going to go back to boards. You're going to tap this. You're going to do this. You're going to click copy, tap, paste. Okay, then you'd click next and post. Yes? Okay. If you are past your 30 days or you have finished all of those 1 through 30, you're going to go to Telegram, the content library. If you do not have this, I will post it in my group chat later on Telegram. This has all sorts of posts. Okay, so if you know that you want to do a product post, you can tap where it says content library, tap search, and you're going to type in product. Okay, here's this post. Next, right? You can just tap through the arrow. Okay, so say that this is the one I want to do. So I would press and hold. I would click copy, go back to Facebook. We'll get rid of these. You tap paste. Make sure you delete where it says product post or opportunity post or whatever. Okay, make sure you delete that. Then you go back to Telegram, tap on this, press the arrow, save the image. Like that. Okay, that's your post. Okay, for stories, same type of thing. Okay, on the content library, you would just type in story. Oh, not sorry. Can't type. Okay, and you would press the arrow, all 3 photos, add to photos. Okay, if you are, so you would, on your Facebook, you're going to click here where it says create story. Okay, let me stop right here for a second. Anything that is this size with words, anything like this, this goes on your stories only. This does not go on your timeline. Okay, so on Facebook, this will always go where it says create story. It will never go here where it says what's on your mind. Okay, put I agree in the chat, please. Nothing drives me more than when people put stories on their timeline. Do not do that. Okay, so you go to create story, select multiple, 1, 2, 3, separate stories, and you'd click share to story. Okay, if you're in your 30 days to pro, you'd go back. You're going to click this story slides. You're going to tap 1. You're going to press this down arrow with the little like line underneath it that saves it. And go to the next one, down. Okay, you're going to do the same thing. Go to create story. You're going to select multiple. Okay, and post. Questions on posting or story so far? Okay, next thing we're going to do is we are going to message for host post. If you do not know what host post is, it is basically like a free referral system. We are asking people to post for us in exchange for being entered into our giveaway. My team right now, we're giving away 2 tickets to Disney. I do not know what your giveaway is. Ask your upline to figure out what that is if you are not on my team. Okay. What I recommend doing. Okay. So here's what I do to how I message first post. You're going to go to your, you're going to click settings. You're going to scroll down. And you guys, again, this is recorded. I'm not going to go over this again. If you do not catch this, watch the recording to figure this out. Tap settings, click download your information, request to download, next, select types. You're going to scroll down to connections. You're going to tap friends, next, submit request. Okay. When that does, you're going to get an email. You'll pop it up. What I recommend doing is putting it into some sort of PDF, Word document, whatever you want. Okay. So I use GoodNotes. It's a PDF in there. You do not have to. You can literally just take pictures of it, whatever you want. Okay. So these are all of my Facebook friends. Okay. These people with the line throughs, I've already messaged them. Okay. So what we're going to do, sorry guys, I was deleting people earlier. I don't remember where I ended off today. I believe. So we're going to go to our messenger. Okay. I'm going to try to figure out who the last person I messaged was. Let's see here. Homie Kate Childers Nelson. Okay. I'm going to try to find her real quick on here. And if I cannot. Sorry, guys, I should have had this done. Okay. So it's on here somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh, right there. Okay, so I know that I messaged Amanda also. So I'm gonna start right here where it says Alyssa Exler, okay? I'm gonna show you guys how I do this very quickly, okay? What I do is I'm gonna go to this Alyssa Exler, right? I'm gonna type in her name on Messenger. I personally do 25 messages 3 times a day. As a newbie, I want you to do at least 15, but you can always do more, okay? So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go into boards. I'm gonna go to messaging for host to post, and I'm gonna send this one, okay? I have to edit this. I'm gonna send it, okay? Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to press and hold, and I'm gonna click more, forward. Okay, now I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna try to remember 2 names. So Chelsea Rigsby and April Crampton, okay? I'm gonna type in Chelsea Rigsby, and I'm gonna tap send, April Crampton, okay? And I'm gonna do this until I get to, for me, 25, for you, 15, okay? So it's Jason Michael and McGyver, whatever that is, right? So this is what I'm doing. I'm just going through and I'm sending, okay? I'm not gonna do all of them right now. That is how you send out host post messages, okay? Once you send it enough that all these sends are in like grayed out, you're gonna click cancel, done, and you can press and hold and do it again, okay? That is how to do host to post messages. I'm not going to get into any other options of host to post messaging. That's what we're going to start with. Okay. Next is adding 25 friends on Facebook. Kim, all of my scripts and board and everything will be in my Telegram under t.me/Courtney Gretza. Type that into your Safari or internet and like enter that link. It'll take you to my Telegram chat where my board, pictures, everything is there. Okay. So on Facebook, adding friends. What I like to do personally, okay? So I scroll through, oh, that's my post, okay? Posted that for me, we're gonna save that. I'm going to find someone, we'll start here, right? That looks about my age, that we might have something in common. We have multiple things in common, right? She's a boy mom. I have 2 boys, she has 2 boys. She lives in Kannapolis, I live in Mooresville, that's about a half hour away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click see all friends, but her friends are hidden. So I'm going to go to a different person here. So I'm going to go to this Alexis. Okay. I'm going to go to see all friends and see this button where it says suggestions. This shows me people who I have multiple mutual friends with. So do you see I have 45, 49, 44, 92. They are more likely to accept me because there are multiple people we have in common. So what I do is I'm just going to go down. I'm going to count to 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Well, I have 5,000 Facebook friends, so I can't add anyone else. Okay. But that's how you would do it, right? So you'd just go through and you'd add and add and add. Okay. I need to unfriend people later. Okay. So the last thing to do for your morning shift is I want you to write down 5 people that you are, or 5 things that you are thankful for. Okay. This just gets you into a good mindset. Like Teresa said, she checks people's profiles to make sure they're not part of the business. I personally do not, because I would rather send friend requests really quickly and unfriend them later if I see they're part of the business, just because my time is valuable and I don't have time to look at everyone's profile, being honest. Okay. Next thing is, so that is the whole morning shift. Okay. Posting on your stories, 15 host post messages, adding 25 friends, and then 5 things you are thankful for. Okay. Next is the afternoon shift. It is 3 of the same things. It is posting, adding to your stories, posting, adding 25 friends, and 15 host post messages. We already went over how to do that. The next thing we're going to do is something called next day follow-ups. I have already done that. Let me see if I can do it on my, so what you would do is you would scroll back through your messenger for people that you spoke to yesterday, and you're just going to touch base with all of them. Okay. So let's pretend that this is today, even though, or this was yesterday. So this girl, I'm not actually going to send the messages because these are from today. But so what I would do, I know that this, was someone that she was supposed to post for me, but she didn't, right? I sent her a post. She didn't. So I'm going to go to my board and I'm going to click where it says next day follow-ups. She did not post a hat for me. See, that's the message right here. So I would tap this, I would change this blank spot to her name, and I would send. Okay. And then let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to find, like, here's one about the business, right? So I'd go back in, next day follow-up, she stopped answering after pricing. I would send this. Okay. If they didn't respond to my initial message, I would just send that. Okay. That is next day follow-ups. And ta-da, that is the whole afternoon shift. Okay. Last thing is your night shift. 3 things are the same. Again, posting, 15 host post messages, and adding 25 friends. The other 2 things that you're going to do every single day is you're going to scroll back through your messenger and you're going to write down every single person you talk to. Okay. So every single person you talk to about the business or the products, you're going to write their names down so you can follow up with them again. And the last thing that you're going to do is in that board, right? So in the 30 days to pro, the other thing is it says today's training. Okay. So there's a video on every single day. There's some pictures to go with it. And for your first 30 days, I want you to take the time to watch these videos. Okay. And that is it. That is the full thing. It might feel like a lot. It might seem overwhelming, but I want you to watch this video a couple times until you get the hang of it. And the other thing, you guys, is I want you to commit to this for 90 days. I want you to tell yourself you're in like a 90-day test period. Okay. You're in 90 days learning, trying to figure it all out. Okay. So I'm going to go back through and try to answer questions. What if they don't respond to the next day follow-up? If it was about the business or the products, I'll follow up with them in like a week or so. Afternoon tasks are posting 15 host post messages, adding 25 friends on Facebook, and next day follow-ups. What do I do with people that don't answer my message at all? If it's for host to post, I don't do anything. If they ignore my host post message 3 times, I unfriend them. If it's about the business or the products, I'll follow up with them later. How often do I download friends lists, being that we're adding every day? So I personally, I have a lot of friends, like you guys saw, I'm at 5,000. So I download them, and when I get from the bottom to the top, I will re-download them and go bottom to top again. Okay, so like oldest to newest again. Asking host to post, no answer, sending positive vibes. Listen, host to post, there are multiple things. One, it's a numbers game. You have to send a lot of messages. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. Okay. If you're always talking to the same people, you need to add more friends. I am a very red person. If you don't know what color personalities are, I tell it like it is. Unfortunately, I wish I was a little nicer. I'm not always nice. I love you, and it comes from a place of love. I promise, I promise, I promise. Okay. If you feel like host to post is hard, if you feel like you're not talking to people, you need to talk to more, you need to add more friends. Okay. Why do I write down the people that post for you when you contact again? What? I don't understand your question, Alicia. Rachel, I will try to walk you through it. Jenna, my board will be in my Telegram. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.